My name is Nicole Arruda, and I studied the Bachelor's of Interior Design here at Yorkville University. I liked the flexibility of the courses a lot. At the time, I was coming from another interior decorating program, and I liked the idea that I could really have control over my workload. So, if I wanted to take on less courses one semester and more the other, it allowed me to kind of take on other jobs that I wanted to have, but also finish when I wanted to finish and graduate when I ultimately wanted to graduate. I took the studio classes very seriously, and I think because they were such a serious course. I mean, it's pretty legitimate of what it's like in the workplace, where you have a client and you have that client from start to finish, and you're working with budgets, timelines, their needs and their wants. You're doing the design boards and the floor plans. So you're really seeing a project through from start to finish. And I loved it. And I ultimately used those programs and everything I was learning and put them into my portfolio afterwards. So it wasn't just I was completing these classes solely for the grade, but I was completing them because I wanted to show my skill set in my portfolio. I would say my first approach really was just to ask, like anybody that's kind of the easiest answer, but also the truest answer, is just ask. Anybody, truly anybody that needs anything done on their home, help them. And even if it's for free or for a very discounted rate, in the back of your mind that you're not really doing it for the money, you're doing it for the exposure and you're doing it for the experience. And that's what you should be doing, I think, in the early days. Once you start to get that momentum and that confidence and that experience, the snowball keeps going. And it's just sort of one job leads to the next job, which leads to the next job. So it's really just a matter of maybe sometimes going out of your comfort zone and being your own advocate and chasing those opportunities that you never thought would materialize. And sometimes they do.